Okay, okay, we're back, and I got 99 lives for both of us,
Yep.
and I have a new headset. Let me know if it sounds weird or something. I'll fuss with the controls or whatever.
And I cleaned bread racks at work today, so my fingers are really gross still.
Yummy.
That's-
Okay, oh no.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
No, Yoshi, no!
Level.
No! God damn it! I'm gonna die.
Get the feather!
I want... No!
Alright, so I'm gonna fare a little better because
Shut
Lizzie
up.
got all the fancy shit, and she got the lives, and now I just get to do. Now I just get to remember what level this is.
So remember, yeah, I got distracted by Yoshi because I wanted Yoshi, and I realized you should never have Yoshi because you'll kill yourself trying to get Yoshi back.
Well, we'll remember it soon enough. I think
gonna-
we spent at least 20 lives on this each, so we'll get there.
We're gonna be here for a while.
I almost got it. I got through the cheap section.
We're gonna be
And
here
I-
for a while.
Almost.
Ah.
Almost beat it.
I'm trying to rush.
Yeah.
Anyway, so to talk about things, classes started for me. Gotta
Exciting. What are you taking?
Gotta wiggle my headset a little bit because I'm not used to it yet. So I'm taking 2 classes and a seminar. Seminar is kind of like you show up and listen to a guy talk, and aren't any tests or anything, so it's pretty easygoing.
Gotcha.
Um,
Oh, shit.
Aw.
Whatever.
and
Oh, wait. Okay. I'm starting to remember this
with
part.
most of these, you can just run under them.
Right.
But
I'm
it's-
starting. Okay, because we have 2 different strategies of getting through this part. I remember now. So,
Yep. And the other 2 classes I'm taking are human-centered interaction, which focuses on applications and designing those applications and like anything that a user uses to interact with a computer and examining what makes a good design and what makes a bad design. You know.
interesting.
So like
Genuinely interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that.
so like a controller, you know, it's been around for a while, and so we've kind of perfected the thing. But you know, back in the day, like it was just a square block, and that wasn't very comfortable to use. But we never made these things before, so they just kind of thought about, you know, okay, we need buttons, and let's put it on this thing, and let's just put it in this kind of.
Koopa did it fail. Okay.
Let's just put it in this kind of order, and they didn't really know what they were doing. And that's what the class is about, is examining why would you put certain things where, that kind of thing.
Huh.
And why the N64 controller was kind of a mistake, because no one has 3 hands.
I like the N64.
I like the N64 controller too, but... Oh, jump! But... you can't use all the inputs at the same time.
No, you can't. And that's what made it awesome. No pun intended. The wrong button, dude! I meant to...
I distracted
forgot,
you.
Because on my computer, or on my keyboard, I put both dash buttons into the same input.
Ah.
So, because before I had like 2 different dash buttons I was using, so now that both dash buttons are the same, so that way I can just use my middle finger to jump
Mhm.
between spin jump and regular jump, and that seems to be working better, so...
Like that. Yep.
Yeah. Because before I
And
was doing
off.
like 2 of them, and then I was like shifting, and like it was just
Yeah.
weird. Now
Yeah.
this
A keyboard isn't
interestingly
designed...
enough, probably that's actually relevant to what we're talking about.
Yeah, a keyboard isn't designed for this kind of input. It's designed for, you know, typing. And an interesting thing is the current layout, you know, is because it's modeled after typewriters. And it's not set up for the most optimal way to type. Because, as you remember, keyboards were designed to purposefully slow people down. Because
Right.
otherwise the little key levers would get tangled. on a
Right.
keyboard. Ah! So, and then when we made computers, you know, they weren't that fast. So, having the keyboard layout the same as a typewriter made sense because you want to slow people down. And now it's just standard. So, you can actually rearrange your layout to be a more efficient layout, but because I'm so used to the, you know, QWERTY layout, it's just what you do.
Right.
So there's that. Ah. And the other class I'm taking is research methods with a human-centered computing focus. I'm taking all my human-centered computing classes because I'm getting that human-centered computing PhD.
Yay!
Yay! Maybe 3 years to do that, so we'll see how that goes. I already talked about when I met with my advisor, and he reassured me that things were doing well and that kind of thing. Oh god!
I don't know. I would find it, like, nothing against... Your advisor seems like a really fucking cool dude. But... Shell! There. Okay. Okay. We good. We good, boys.
Whew. Okay, I
Sorry,
wonder.
that's like a League of Legends reference.
I wonder if pressing the button over here would be easier.
Except you're running out of time, and you're gonna need time for the Cheep Cheeps. Oh!
That's what I meant.
Hello!
No! Okay, I think that's a better idea.
I do too, actually.
Okay, what were you saying? Something about my advisor being cool.
Be in there, boys. Oh, right before that. So yeah, your advisor seems like a cool dude and all. But, like, I guess if it were me, but I'm just like, I've been like super paranoid lately about stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so for me, it would be like, you know, it would be good, but like, since my, like, in your case, my old advisor also said everything was okay, like,
Yeah,
I'd kind of be like, still a little hesitant. To
Yeah, I
just be
still
like,
have
"Yeah."
problems with that, you know, self-worth. Why didn't I jump?
You know, just like me with work now. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're both food service jobs, but I'm still like, there's a lot of habits I got into at McDonald's where I do them
There's,
at
like-
Jimmy John's, and they're like,
There's a
What?
bunch of differences between Dr. Gilbert and my old advisor that I'm not terribly worried about these things.
right.
You know, because he's always going to conferences and bringing in more money, and he's actually paying me, whereas my old advisor just had me get paid by the department.
Uh-huh.
If you land in the water, you should probably just stay there till the shell goes.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Do it like I do the second one. Okay.
You know, my old advisor didn't actually pay me because he was worthless and couldn't get any money, whereas, you know, I got a really good paycheck now that actually covers all my funds, including, like, over the summer, whereas at Clemson I wasn't paid over the summer.
Oh, wow, that's
So it was a
really
9-month thing at, like, barely enough to get along.
Right.
And,
Bouncy, 3, and then another shell.
oh, no, 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 no.
No! Wow, that's asshole-ish. Okay,
I'm okay.
You're good.
Dang it. It's better that way
Still
anyway.
gonna- it's still better, I
Yeah,
think.
it's still better doing that. I
Do
just
it over there.
I think if you do it on the left side of the pipe, and then you get a little bit more of a run.
Right.
Anyway.
Because once you cross that, you're already in Cheep Cheep territory.
Yep. I didn't have
So-
enough of a run to get up there, so it was like ran out of time.
Want this? No, I jumped, dude. What the fuck? I so jumped. That's pretty bullshit, actually. But yeah, like I still ask to go to the bathroom, and I ask if it's okay to do certain things that, like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
I'm constantly worried that Dr. Gilbert will realize that I'm not a good enough student and he'll just abandon me. You know.
yeah, I've been realizing I have serious issues with abandonment. I have hardcore abandonment issues I've been realizing in the past month or two, and I'm like, wow, that's really kind of disturbing, actually.
It lagged.
Wow, lag.
Yeah.
That was some big lag there.
Yep. So I do have moments, but he's acting better than my old advisor, so it's, you know, working on it.
You know, and it's funny too, kind of like with the Asperger's autism spectrum shit. Like, as much as I have a hard time like reading people and situations sometimes, like I kind of rely on, maybe too much at times, but like just rely on my ability to get a vibe off people. And like the vibe I get from Jimmy John's is a lot better than McDonald's, so that helps.
Oops,
Shell.
Sorry.
Koopa, jumping Koopa, dragon, shell. Shell.
Dang it.
Shell! Thank you. Okay.
One of my windows got in the way. Sorry.
Whoa. No! Fuck you, dude. No, I should have just gone.
If you stand... Oh, dang it. Hold on. Okay, there's a scrolly wheel on the side of my headphones that controls the volume, so I messed up some things there. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it's hard to get over when something that devastating happened. And, like, you know, I'm also getting tired of doing this because I took 5 years at the other school, and now it's going to be 3 more years, and it's like, I'm getting a little tired of this.
Right.
But the classes seem like they'll be okay. And so, but speaking of the classes, I mentioned to Nicole in chat that I had an incident earlier this week, and I was going to save it for the camera because it's a good talk about depression and anxiety and self-worth issues. So, I'm in
Okay, keep going. I'm good.
So I'm in these 2 classes, and I know a lot of people in it because Dr. Gilbert wanted all of us to take this class together, so pretty much everyone in the lab and everyone in his postdoc labs, you know, pretty much everyone who came from Clemson with him is also in this class. Plus a few people from my class I took last semester. So it's nice to have people there, but then we had to come up with a group in both of the classes.
I hate groups, dude.
And we were allowed to have 2 other group members, so a total of 3 people.
Right. Okay.
And the first class, I got asked by one friend who also shares an interest in video games and education and stuff. We had met a few times before. And
just go, dude. Just go.
No.
Okay. Oh, because only that one's gonna spawn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. Nope. What am I doing?
Star. Just get this star. Dude, just.
No.
No.
I was so close. I should just jump twice in quick succession because it turns to a coin.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea. Anyway.
The blocks are ice physics too, right?
Yeah, they are, because that's why I was sliding all over the place.
When I eventually get there again in another 5 lives. Oh wait, we're not talking about that. Okay, continue.
So I was asked to be with this one friend-ish. I always hesitate calling people friends.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to be a bother, you know. But anyway, so I got asked by her, and she had someone else in mind because she'd worked with this other person before. And said they were all hard workers and got like one of the top grades in their previous class. And I knew this other person, you know, not quite as well, but I knew her enough to be, oh yeah, sure, that'd be fine.
Right.
And they're both human-centered computing students. So the difference is that, like, because I have a coding background, that means that our group is actually fairly well balanced.
Oh,
like,
cool.
You know, I'm one of the few people who actually knows how to code in this class. Most of them are human-centered computing students.
Oh, cool.
So I'm actually kind of in high demand as a partner.
Oh, wow.
So...
Good. Question mark. That does not feel good. I feel shitty that ice physics are so ridiculously...
So... Okay, so...
Fuck you, Mario.
Luigi.
Luigi, whatever.
Same thing. In this
Okay.
game, anyway. So I agreed to be in that group. And then we go to the other class. So that class met Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay.
And this other class met Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we didn't have classes Monday, so we go to this other class and find that, hey, everyone else is also here too, because we were all asked to do it. And in that
There's
one,
a group project.
there's another group project, and I'm sitting next to someone else in that project, and we start talking about, like, hey, do you want to be a group? Like, because I'm good at coding and all that stuff, and I'd offered to help. Why did I go? That's not my pattern. That's not my pattern. So I've offered to help with coding all the time, so I, say sure. And then the friend from the first class catches my eye at the end of class or something and said, hey, do you want to have the same group for this class? But I thought she meant the other class, so I said yes. But then it turns out that we couldn't have that many people because we couldn't have 4 people.
Okay.
So I accidentally agreed to be with 2 different groups.
Oh.
And there was no way to get out of that without making someone unhappy.
Right.
Right. And the first 2 friends, the first group, brought up a good point that it'd be smart to have the same group for both classes because there's probably going to be some overlap in projects.
Correct.
Because it's very similar projects, and we could very easily double up on some of those things.
Correct.
So I steel myself to let friend number 3 know that I can't be in a group with her. And I'm just freaking out over this because, depression and self-worth means that if I mess up once, people are not going to be my friend.
Correct. And to some of you, this may sound ridiculous, but
it's true, though, for
pretty
us.
Much.
It's just so obvious to people like us that if I mess up once, then that's it. They're not going to be my friend anymore because I'm a terrible friend. He's going to turn around. Yeah. Aw, fish, no!
Are you kidding me? Like, what
The fish touched your toe.
Oh my god, okay.
So, I was just like, oh god, because I really like this third friend, and she also likes video games, and she's really cool, and skateboards, and I invited her over to play video games with me at some point, and, I was just really worried about her, quite rightly, hating me forever, because it seemed like a logical thing to me.
Right.
So I send her a text saying, I'm so sorry, will you hate me forever if I end up not being able to group with you?
Wait, did you actually say, will you hate me forever?
Yes, I did.
It's one of those things where you shouldn't, but...
I was hoping that you would take it as sort of a joke, or something. I don't really remember what I was thinking.
I get... Oh, shit, hold on. I get where you're coming from, I get the thought, but it's just one of those things you don't actually... oh god, I don't mean to sound like a dick, but, you know what I mean, right?
I forgot how to swim. Yeah, no, I really shouldn't have worded it that way, but I was... everyone was texting me, and, the other 2 friends were texting me, trying to figure out who's the group,
Right,
because we want to figure this out sooner rather than later, even though, there's no projects due yet, it's
Right.
better to figure this out now.
Absolutely.
And, putting it off would just make it worse, because I'd work myself up over it. So I sent her that text, and, I forget exactly what she said back, but she said that it'd be fine, and that she'll manage or something. I don't remember. And then I apologized again, and said that if she ever needed help with coding, I would be happy to help with that, because that offer still stands, because I'd offered to help her with coding before. And she replies that I saw my death coming. She replies that she understands that my plate's going to be full, so I don't have to do that, etc. And that
Window click. Window click. Asshole touchscreen computer randomly decides, hey, let's pull something up that doesn't exist.
And so I respond saying, okay, thanks for understanding, with like a heart emoticon or something, because I was like trying to soften it or add personality to it, because like, you know how text is, and people like us get so worried about the wrong meaning coming from text.
Yeah.
And then she replied that I was pushing it then, but she'll get over it. And that just kind of destroyed me. Like, if she ends up watching this video, I'm sorry that I freaked out over, like, this little thing, and I know we're good, but this is just how I am, and I just don't know.
By pushing it, does she mean you over-apologized?
I think she meant I was pushing it by saying, thanks for understanding. That's what I took it to meant.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. But that's what I took it to meant, and I was like, okay, she hates me now. I'm just going to not talk to anyone ever again now.
Right.
Your turn?
Oh, I just was wondering how we were doing at time.
We're at 21 minutes, but I wanted to finish up this train of thought at least.
Yeah, okay.
I can continue the next part of the story later, but, yeah, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. At least I hope we're good, but this is how my overreacting brain in panic mode took it to mean that we're not friends anymore, you know, don't ever talk to me again, that kind of thing. And I don't know. I was just a nervous wreck for like 2 days. And I thought the first two friends also hated me for being so indecisive when I messed up, you know, selecting groups, you know?
Right.
I thought they hated me less than friend number 3 because I was still grouping with them, but I still figured that they would dislike me a little bit because of this. I forgot I didn't have the P-switch. The P-switch swimming mechanics is very different.
Yeah. But actually really convenient right there.
Yep! Aw, I thought it was gonna be cool. Anyway, I think we're at a good enough spot to go to the next video.
Yeah.